Tu vem aqui, ó. Viagem rápida. Sepulcro de Dagath. Entrando aqui, você pega as partes do iframe, o BP do iframe e a arma dele. Para ouvir, né, a história.
The lover of an Orokin couple named Corfel and Aurelia. What was her name? We do not know, though they never used it. They called her by many pet names, though. For an exotic pet she was to them. Little Sweetness, Tender Petal, Wild Rider. Had mere Dax been known to be engaging in relations with her betters, she would have been executed on the spot. But the couple's power and influence was such that the affair would never be publicly addressed. Still, they feared to use her name, for names have power. Many gifts they gave her, fine armor, rubido rings, and a horse of her own, on the condition that she never ever named it. Names were for people, not possessions. So long as it remained a mere nameless thing, she would never love it more than them. But the rider could not bear to deny her friend the simple kindness of a name. So she whispered into its ear, "You are Rakali, freshness after rain." And just as the couple had feared, she came to love the horse dearly. This was intolerable to them. The horse had to go. An accidental impalement was arranged. But fate played a cruel trick, and both rider and horse were impaled. Corfel and Aurelia hastened to her side. Ignoring the dying horse, they fretted over their lover as she coughed blood. Continuity was out of the question. In desperation, they turned to a certain expert and pleaded with him to let her live forever. He returned the rider to them, transformed to a warrior of living steel. Her sweet and pretty face looked upon them with a smile that would never fade. For all their talk of forever, they wearied of her immediately. Now that the relationship was no longer taboo, they abandoned it. Parties became awkward when the rider stood vacantly by, useless as an abandoned doll. She had to go. They agreed. So, arrangements were made with a master of industry, and the rider, all unknowing, accompanied the couple to a facility. She lay down obediently when instructed, showed no emotion when the restraints clamped her limbs, and made not a sound when the full force of the dissolution beam blazed through her head and out of the back of her steel skull. The couple were satisfied. Their sentimental mistake was dead, and furthermore, the smiling doll's face was erased. Now they could erase it from their memory. I doubt I need to tell you what faceless thing clambered jerkily from the facility's waste disposal heap. In the still of a Nabarus night, how she sought for her Dax Nakana and found only the overseer's whip-blade. Confused, vacant, she wandered. Why was she alone? Where was her loyal Rakali? She reached deep into despair and memory, and summoned up a ghost horse to run alongside her on the night winds. Now, at least, she was no longer alone. She groped for other memories, came up with hands overflowing with betrayal. When the morning sun rose on Corfell and Aurelia, they were faceless too, and quite still. After that, she wandered without purpose, and the legend of the Hollow Rider grew. And so we come to my part in her story. You must understand, dear, that it is terribly bad luck to be out on Nabarus with no gift to give a reveler. And yet, that was my plight as I stood, my old bones aching, before the dreadful figure on the road many years ago. "I have no face," the figure before me seemed to say, in a whispering voice that spoke in my mind. "I have no name, only a need, and you come before me empty-handed this Nabarus night." "I do have one thing to give, if it please you," I said to her. "My name. When you ride away, you shall be Dagath, and I shall be only grandmother. And that is the story of how I lost my name and kept my head. Though many others have since lost theirs. For with her name came a new purpose. Dagath, you see, means the mirror that accuses. They say that none can now look into the gulf where once her face was, without their own sins rising to accuse them, and a swift, sharp sentence following. A happy Nabarus to you all.
É isso aí, gente. A gente ouviu a história do Dagath. É isso. História aí do Dagath, gente. Olha o cavalo aqui. A gente escutou a história do Dagath, então, gente, é isso aqui. Você vem aqui. Vem aqui. Vocês vão no dojo. Vai no seu dojo. Tem que fazer essa sala aqui, ó. Todo dojo tem que fazer essa sala aqui. Sepulcro da Dagath. Fazendo essa sala aqui, você vai viajar rápido. Sepulcro de Dagath. Se quiser ouvir a história, tá aqui. A história. Você vem aqui. Ativar. Você pega os diagramas, né, das partes do novo Warframe, Dagath, e da nova arma que vem junto com ele. Pegando isso aqui, que vocês vão ter que fazer, ó. Olhando aqui, deixa eu clicar. Vai estar ali, ó. Você tem que farmar ele Espinobre. Cristal Dragon. Você farma o Espinobre. Espinobre que a gente não tem, é novo, Você vê aqui, ó, vou dar uma explorada aqui, vamos ver. Deixa eu ver esse cavalo aqui. Ah, é o meu. É o meu. Entendi. Esse aqui é a nova sala aí do dojo. Da hora, eu gostei. Só achei fácil demais, gente. Fácil demais, tipo, pegando um novo Warframe, fácil demais, praticamente de graça. Porque o resto você vai ter que farmar. Não é isso, o resto você vai ter que farmar. Vamos sair daqui que eu vou explicar aqui. O resto você vai ter que farmar. Farmar é recurso, é rapidinho. Rapidinho. Se você tem bastante tempo, é rapidinho. O que vocês vão fazer? Vocês vão, ó. Vem aqui em sindicato. Qualquer sindicato. Compra esse aqui. Compra esse aqui. Sinalizador abissal. Compra o máximo que der. Se vocês quiserem comprar o máximo, eu vou comprar aos poucos, né? Comprar de 10 em 10. Porque eu não quero, tipo, gastar, por exemplo, ponto de sindicato à toa, né? Vamos dizer assim. Entendeu? Você pega esse negócio sinalizador, vem aqui, navegação. Tá, a gente pegou o cristal de argão, que é a parte mais difícil do Dagath. Do Dagath. Tá, bora escrever o nome dele. Aí, peraí. Não, não é pra sair não. Dagath. Pronto. A parte mais difícil dele foi qual? Do cristal de argão. Né? E aí a parte mais fácil é só pegar o espinofre. É isso? Espinobre. Só pegar o espinobre. GG. Pra mim foi fácil demais, véio. Pegar esse iframe aqui foi fácil, porque... Fácil demais. Porque é só fazer a sala lá no dojo. Só pegar... ir lá na sala do dojo, nova sala. Pegar o diagrama, né, das partes do BP dele. E farmar espinobre, só isso. Só isso. Eu vou farmar com a Cobra. E com o Thiago aqui, que é o Smith. É isso? Smita. Que é o Cavate. Cavate de farm. Eu acho que veio do Grendel. O Grendel veio. Acho que o Grendel veio, né? Grendel. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Acho que o Grendel Grendel Prime, eu acho que veio. Veio ontem, dia 18. Grendel. Deixa eu ver. Ele veio, ó. Grendel Prime veio ontem, dia 18, junto com o novo iframe e nova sala dojo e novo missão lá do farm lá. Grendel veio, Grendel Prime veio. Tá, enquanto isso, né, vamos farmar lá em séries, farmar o Espinobre.
Hello? Reinforcements?
Sim, reforço.
Listen, we don't care about our mission. My team just wants to go home. Clear out those ships so we can escape. If you find any of us, we'll show you where the nearest effect sailors. We want nothing to do with those cursed things.
Be cautious. The Defixios are coveted because of their power. I cannot predict their effects on you or your Warframe.
I'm so sorry.
Isso aí, vamos formar o Espinobre aí. Tem que achar o negócio. Aqui, esse aqui é o... Pegar defixo. Sua gravidade é afetada.
Reading fluctuations in your Warframe's power matrix. The sooner you get that Defixio to extraction, the better. Stay focused.
Aí é só
There's a heavy unit
fazer
approaching.
extermínio. Só finalizar eles. Tem mais gente pra salvar aqui, mas só que... Aí é pra achar outro defixo. Salva ele, mas aparece outro defixo. Aqui mais um aqui. Sua... Não entendi.
Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Fortaleza exército ativada. Nossa, que é... Já tem um monte.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Espada boa, velho. Espada boa.
Resistance subdued. Find a defixio and effective extraction.
Ó, já terminamos aqui.
The defixios are on their way to our trusted allies. Thank you, Lieutenant.
E é isso, velho. Nessas aqui. Liberou nova sala dojo. Você vai lá, você pega as diagramas de cada parte do BP, tudo, arma nova. Só farmar em séries esse Espinobre aí pra fazer as partes do novo Warframe Dagath. Ainda veio o Grendel Prime. Prime. Cada um, eu acho que é 31 Espinobre para fazer cada parte. 30 e pouco. Uns 33, uns 31.
Hello? Reinforcements? Listen, we don't care about our mission. My team just wants to go home. Clear out this ship so we can escape. If you find any of us, we'll show you the nearest Defixio is. We want nothing to do with those cursed things.
Be cautious. The defixios are coveted because of their power. I cannot predict their effects on you or your Warframe.
Psst. Help me. Listen.
Sua gravidade é afetada.
Get that defixio to the extraction zone as soon as possible.
Eu gosto de pegar a gravidade afetada e o outro lá. Eu gosto de pegar aquele que é sem o escudo. Só aquele que sem o escudo eu não gosto de pegar não.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Hell is going on. I need help. Take this. Either a lock or a defixio.
Estou aqui farmando com a Coura e Smita, Warframe de farm.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. dude. Find a defixio and get to extraction.
My syndicate's right here.
The defixios are on their way to our trusted allies. Thank you, Ten.
Hello? Reinforcements? Listen, we don't care about our mission. My team just wants to go home. Clear out this ship so we can escape. If you find any of us, we'll show you where the nearest defixio is. We want nothing to do with those cursed things.
Be cautious. The defixios are coveted because of their power. I cannot predict their effects on you or your Warframe. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Take it to the extraction zone. And Tenno, be careful.
I'm so sorry.
Never come here. Never, never, never.
Marines inbound.
Marking a map. And getting the hell out of here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. and subdued. Find a Defixio and get to extraction. The Defixios are on their way to our trusted allies. Thank you, Tenno.
É isso aí, gente.